Hello!
Hello, hello!
We are back.
Today we are going to study chapter 2, right? Do you know what chapter 2 is about?
What is it about?
It's about the writer's emotions and also the atmosphere of the situation.
Oh, fantastic.
So to study chapter 2, we have a student.
We do.
Ta-da! Can you see? Hello!
She got you.
She's ready to study.
We're ready to study too.
Okay, then let's move on to exercise 1.
Excellent.
So, exercise 1, we have to find out the writer's emotion change.
Right, how the writer's emotion has changed.
That's right. Okay. So first of all, can you click on the vocabulary button? That's right. Okay.
Wow.
Good. So can you read the text, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, then here we go.
Just as I was approaching 30, I was offered a sponsorship to go to the Ladies Professional Golf Association in the USA and attend their qualifying school. But I was very concerned about my family rather than thinking it was a good opportunity. If I accepted the sponsorship offer, I couldn't continue to work for Mom, to help her out and to earn us some extra income between amateur golf tours. This would mean there would be less money coming in to begin with, though the sponsorship money would support me through qualifying school. Of course, there was a small chance I could make the grade to become a professional, which should lead to higher earning opportunities. It was a risk for us financially. I don't want to leave you in trouble, Mom. Never mind about that, daughter. Of course you must do this. It's a wonderful opportunity. We'll manage, she smiled. We always have up to now, and it's time for you to step out and take the chance. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. If you don't give it a go, you'll always regret it. I was so glad to receive her support. Thanks to her words, I was able to move on to my goal with a lighter heart.
Excellent. So what's happening here? So it's a woman, right? So what happened to her at the beginning?
Well, she got a good opportunity from the Ladies Golf Association in the USA.
Yeah, that's exciting, but she was very worried, right?
Yeah. So her family obviously is not well off, and she obviously helps her family, her mother especially, with the family business, maybe?
Yeah. So if she take the chance, she cannot help her mother, right? So financially they will have a hard time. So,
Yeah.
But what did her mother say to her?
She said, go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
She was very supportive, right?
Very supportive.
So with her support, she felt what?
Encouraged.
Encouraged and happy, right?
Yeah.
So how did her emotions change then?
So she went from worried to happy, right? So we need to find that in our answer. So we have bored and curious.
No.
Number
It's
2.
easy, So can you check?
Let's see. Number 2, jealous and grateful. No. 3, anticipating and angry. 4, worried and encouraged.
Bingo.
Oh, that sounds good. Excited and disappointed. That's the opposite. So
So can you check the 3 buttons?
yes.
Yeah. So pretty easy, right? So
Very
here some
good.
vocabulary. Number 2, grateful. What does grateful mean?
Grateful means you're very happy about having gotten something.
So thankful, kind of.
Yeah, grateful can be thankful. Yeah.
So appreciating something, eh?
Yeah, and it doesn't mean something physical. It can be grateful for your opportunities or grateful for good health.
What about jealous?
Jealous means you
Can you
are
find that?
You are greedy about something others have.
I see. What about number 3? Anticipating.
Anticipating means you're expecting something.
I see. So to find the answer, you have to know the meaning of each word, right?
Yes.
So any other difficult word? What about curious? Number 1.
Curious is a word that's often used with cats, like we have here. And it means that you are very interested in something.
I see. We have actually 2 cats here, right?
We do. We have one here right in front of us.
Gray. We have Gray. And Stinky Lou. Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Okay. So here, one more time. How did her emotions change? At the beginning, she was
Worried
why?
because she'd have to leave her family.
And then she became
Encouraged
why?
because her family supported her.
That's right. So that's why the answer is number 4, right?
Fantastic.
Okay, then shall we move on to the next question?
Let's do it.
Exercise 2.
Here we go.
All right, then. Can you click the vocabulary button? Okay,
Here we are.
go. Okay, can you read the text?
I can.
Okay, here we go.
It was the day when I had the opportunity to attend my first board meeting. I arrived early. It was a great honor that I had been asked to join them as a board member. Their mission was important. The other members were powerful, highly respected women from across the nation. I had heard about their work and their reputations for years. I was finally going to get a chance to meet them. As I walked into the meeting room, someone from the organization was already there, getting ready for the meeting. Caterers were bringing in delicious treats and hot coffee. I looked at the big mahogany table and quickly saw the name tags and binders were already being arranged and placed on the table. I saw my name, with a handwritten note from the president, welcoming me to my first meeting. Quite frankly, I couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing.
All right, so what's happening here?
Well, it sounds like this is a first time for this person to go to a board meeting or a business meeting or charity meeting it could be, but a board meeting means the board members, so all the top people.
So I guess a woman, wrote this, writing, right?
Yes, because all the other members are women.
So what do you think, she felt at the moment?
She is feeling very excited.
And delighted, maybe, to join the, board meeting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you check the answer? Click, click, click.
Click, click, click.
Good
Woof.
job. Woohoo. Her first board meeting, right?
Look at how happy she is.
Woohoo. So how do we know she was excited and delighted to join the board meeting?
Where can we find that? It was important.
Great honor.
Great honor. It was important. Place all these powerful people. The reputation. So it really builds up how significant this event is.
So excited to join the first meeting. And then last sentence, it says, I couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing, right?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Unbelievable, right? All right, then let's go over some keywords in the options. Relieved, calm and relieved. What does that mean?
Number 1, so calm and relieved. Relieved means that you are happy something happened the way it did.
I see.
So something you thought might be dangerous was not, so you're relieved.
So you were concerned about something and then it turned out okay, right?
That's
At the
right.
end. Okay. What about number 2? Guilty and regretful.
Oh. So guilty means you feel bad about something you did. Regretful means you wish you had not done something.
That's right.
Yeah.
And number 3, we already talked about jealous. And what about shamed?
Ashamed means you personally feel bad about something you did.
I see.
Yeah.
What about delighted? That means same as excited and happy, huh?
Yes, excited means lots of energy. Delighted means happy. That's right.
That's right. Number 5, confused.
Confused means you don't know what's going on.
And resentful.
Means you don't like something because it's hurt you.
Kind of angry then?
It's a type of anger.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So the answer is number 4, excited and delighted. Why?
Yes. Well, it's because it is a great honor for her to join all these people with great reputations and such an important mission or work.
That's right. She became a member of the board. Eh?
That's right. And a board meeting is all the top people that have a meeting.
All right then. Let's move on to the next question.
That
Exercise
sounds great.
3, right?
Here we
Okay,
are.
so vocabulary first. Ta-da!
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, please read the text. Here we go.
Here we go. Callie turned away from the Christmas tree and saw her mother fussing at the kitchen sink. She was a few inches shorter than Callie and still healthy at 53. She looked to be in her early 40s with fine wisdom lines showing only when she smiled. Today she was smiling. She loved nothing better than to have all of her children in the house sharing fun and food. The table was lined with shrimp and cocktail sauce, hot wings with dips, Swedish meatballs, ham and turkey, not to mention the variety of vegetables and dinner rolls. There was far too much food for 13 people, but the leftovers were always divided up and the tradition continued. That's right, Greg. Mom called the family into the living room. "It's that time," she smiled as she handed out stockings to everyone. This too was a tradition. The stockings held small things for each individual, as well as candies and fun stuff.
Excellent. And this one is about the atmosphere of the situation, right? So what's happening here?
Well, there's a holiday event, a family holiday event.
What kind of holiday?
Oh, it
It's
sounds Christmas.
Okay, so how do we know it's Christmas time?
Do they say it? It says Christmas tree,
tree.
and then a lot of the traditional Christmas foods like turkey, but other Christmas foods like shrimp, that's not a Christmas food. So that's about that family. Each family has different foods that are typical.
Yeah, so at the beginning, the writer talks about her mother, right? So how happy she is, kind of, right?
Yeah.
She was smiling and she was in the kitchen. And in the kitchen, lots of food, eh?
Made me hungry reading it.
Yeah. And at the end, you know what's happening?
It's time to eat, it sounds like, or she's giving out gifts first.
Gifts and stockings, you know.
Oh, hello.
Okay. So what is the answer then?
Let's
What kind of atmosphere?
see.
Oh, we have Chuchu here. So the answer is number 1.
You can click the buttons.
That's right. Click,
Oh,
click,
oh.
click.
Off
oh my
we go.
goodness.
Woo.
Woohoo.
Oh my, look at all the
My
Christmas.
Christmas, eh?
Okay.
Okay, so the atmosphere, joyful and festive, right? Oh, you didn't click the last part.
Well, it's because we can't see the
that's
answer.
right.
So we'll come back to it.
Okay.
So joyful and festive. And that's the answer. So festive, we get the word festival, and this is a festival event, right?
And
Then we have number 2, dull and boring.
dull. Boring, everybody knows what that means, right? And dull is similar to boring.
That's
isn't it?
right. Dull means not interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually they have a similar meaning. If there is and, it has a similar meaning, right? Dull
That's
and
right.
boring, joyful and festive. You know? And number 3, noisy and annoying. What is the annoying means?
Annoying means something that is irritating, that you don't like. And something noisy is irritating.
Something that makes you angry, huh?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. What about desperate?
Desperate and discouraging. Desperate means that you need something immediately.
I see.
And because you need it right now, you're very sad.
I see.
Because you have no choice.
Discouraging means opposite of encouraging it.
That's right. And so discouraging means that you're disappointed.
I see. Can you click then? The last one.
Yes.
Okay. Woohoo.
And then number 5 is mysterious and adventurous.
What does that mean?
Well, mysterious means something that is unknown.
Unknown.
And adventurous is something that is an exciting mission.
Like adventure.
Exactly.
Okay then. So the answer is joyful and festive, right?
That's right.
Why?
Well, it's a family event that is a tradition and that everyone looks forward to.
Because it's Christmas time, lots of food, giving present, things like that, right?
And a lot of family members. We have 13 people they're going to
Oh my
feed.
goodness, so much food for 13 people, huh?
So it sounds like it's a family reunion also. We have all these people here in the picture, see?
Yeah, in Western country, when it's Christmas time, they all get together, huh?
Yes. So at Thanksgiving and at Christmas time, some very large family gatherings occur. And also throughout the neighborhood, friends will visit each other's houses too.
Yeah, the Christmas is like a Seollal or Chuseok in Korea, huh?
Absolutely. It's a very important family holiday. Yeah.
All right, then let's move on to the last question. Exercise 4. So it's about her emotion change, the writer's emotion change, right?
Yes.
Okay, click vocabulary, please.
There's our vocabulary. And the reason we're choosing her is the name ends in a vowel sound or an A, and that frequently means female name. Because this is a name that we don't readily know.
Bolea?
Bolea. I've never heard this name before. But typically, if names end in a vowel sound or especially an A, it's a female name.
All right. Okay, can you read the text, please?
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go.
The door opened into our office area, and a voice said to the secretary, "Where does Bolea sit?" It was the CEO's, and I could hear him walking toward my office. He was a tall, muscular man. Suddenly, he was standing in my doorway with his right arm raised. I was thinking, he's going to punch me. I was frozen as he walked over to the desk. I braced myself for the impact as he laid his arm on my shoulder and said, "Nice job, Bolea. It took a lot of courage to speak against me, and you showed a lot of integrity. You never backed down, and you described a future for the company that I had not considered." That's right, Gray. Very good. As he walked out the door, he said, "I wanted you to be the first to know that I approved the project you suggested." I was stunned. I had gone from near fainting for fear of losing my job to the delighted state of a conquering warrior, satisfied with myself for sticking up for what I felt was right. Within minutes, people were walking into my office congratulating me, an uplifting experience that had me holding my head up high.
All right, then. So let's check the answers first of all. So at the beginning, what happened? You can click, click, click. All right.
Ooh.
So what happened at the beginning?
So, we're small now. At the beginning,
Somebody walked into her office, right?
that's right, and they were nervous because they thought they were in trouble.
CEO walked into her office, right?
Sure, it's like
And then looking for her,
Yes.
where's Bolea?
yeah, it's like the principal of a school walking into the classroom looking for a student. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Yeah.
So at first she thought she was in trouble, but what happened?
It turns out that at the office meeting, she had great ideas, and even though it was in opposition to the CEO's ideas, the CEO respected that courage and also accepted her new ideas.
So at first, the CEO raised, his hand. She thought the CEO was gonna punch her, right?
Oh
but
my
instead
goodness.
of punching her, the CEO said, "Nice job," right?
That's right.
So she was, "Oh my God, I did a great job."
Yeah, and then everybody in the office came to congratulate her. So she held her head up high, pride, and
And also it says, her emotion changed from near fainting for fear, okay, and then to delighted state of the conquering warrior. Okay.
that's right.
So the answer is what?
Well,
At first she was worried and fearful, right?
yes.
And then
Pleased and proud.
because she was working on the project, it turned out okay, right? The CEO liked that.
Yeah, the CEO liked it, so she took a chance.
That's right. So let's go over some difficult words, right? So number 2, what does tense mean?
Yeah, so if relaxed and trustful, we know that. Tense means nervous.
Nervous.
If something is tense, it's tight. Yes, you're
Just
not.
like Gray.
Gray's not tense.
What about doubtful?
Doubtful means you don't think something is going to happen.
Suspicious. Okay.
Oh, it can be suspicious too. Yes, very good.
Okay. And number 3, angry, annoyed. We already talked about, what annoyed means, right?
That's right.
What about composed? Is it composed?
Composed.
Composed.
Yeah, calm and composed. So composed means that you are calm, and we'd say collected or not worried.
Not worried.
Yeah.
And calm, kind of. Eh?
It is calm. Yeah.
I see.
Calm and collected, we often say, or calm and composed. Not stressed, not excited.
Okay, so what about number 4, envious?
Yeah, jealous and envious. To be jealous and to envy
They
is
have a
very
similar
similar.
meaning,
Yeah. To envy something means you want something others have.
Yeah. And what about admiring?
Admiring and respectful. Admiring means something you like.
Kind of something that you respect too, huh?
And respect, yes.
So they have similar meaning too, right?
Yes.
In a way. And number 5, hopeful. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, to wish for something or desire a certain result.
What about expectant? It came from expect.
Yeah.
So
You anticipate something will result in a certain way.
I see. What about depressed and frustrated?
Depressed means you're very sad. Frustrated means something is not working for you, and it's becoming annoying.
I see. So the answer is number 1, right? Why?
That's
Because what
right.
happened again? She was worried and fearful because the CEO walked into her office.
And she thought she was going to get fired.
But actually, not the CEO loved the project she worked on, right?
Yeah.
And then she was pleased and proud of herself.
Yeah, because he told her in front of everyone how good a job she did, and so that everybody could congratulate her. So she was very proud of herself.
That's right. Okay, we can show Gray a little bit, Yes, we have Gray here. Standing
This-
together.
Is why
Hello. You did a good job, Gray.
he did an excellent job.
Okay, so that's all for today. Chapter 2 was pretty easy, right?
Our other-
You did a great job too. Okay, so chapter 2 was pretty easy, right?
It was very good.
Next time we are gonna study chapter 3. It's gonna be a little difficult.
It gets more difficult, huh? That's okay. We can do it.
Can do it. Okay, that's all for today then.
Take care.
See you in chapter 3. See ya.
Bye.